just want to say to all our friends, sponsors, and supporters that for me personally, this is the best day of the year. No doubt about it. Because we are making a difference in the fight against autism, and that makes it the best day of the year. Thank you.
Okay, fight on.
We also appreciate the fact that we get to have this event on Veterans Day. A lot of veterans here. My father served 2 years in Guadalcanal in World War II, so we're honoring them at the same time.
Harry Topping, thank you for inviting us. We're so excited to play golf today.
Hey Harry Topping and Susan, I wanted to say congratulations on running this tournament and doing what you can to help cure the terrible affliction of autism. It's awesome. Thanks.
My family and Harry's family has been touched by the miracles of autism. And so it's great. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you. And then now turning to Autism Speaks, all the proceeds from your generous donations, and we have our sponsors here, and then we have great players. We have all levels of sponsorship and players, but the bottom line was everybody helped us with the battle against autism. It's trench warfare. You know, I know a lot of you may know that World War I ended 100 years ago, a couple days ago. And me and my kids, Trey, Liam, and Miles, we like military metaphors, and it's a battle, and we battle every day. And that's okay. We're happy to do it, and we're never quitting. Never, 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 never. And with support from people like you, we will get to the mountain and see the promised land someday. I may not be there with you, as one of my heroes, Martin Luther King, said. I may not be there with you, but we will get there someday. And I know that. I know that to be true. And, okay, so unlike the B Act, unlike the B or C Act in this program, we do have a silent auction, which we're going to close off probably around 6 or 6:15. You know, I mean, if you like some of this stuff, please bid. My lovely wife Susan and our younger boy Miles are going to lead a live auction in a moment. But before we do that, I'd like you to give your attention, if you could, because he is a really good speaker, debate champion. He is a scholar athlete at West Ranch High School, sophomore, starting baseball varsity, straight A student.
Pressure.
And he's a good boy.
No pressure. No pressure.
So I want to introduce Trey Topping! A few comments.
Thank you, Dad.
Turn
Hi,
on.
everybody.
Hi.
It's really great to see all of you here today, and I'm just really thankful for you all being here and supporting our fight against autism. I have a very short kind of talk here, but I just want to really thank you before I begin. The reason that we're here today is to help the people who are affected by autism, and you know, it really comes in a lot of different forms, and with that there's also a lot of different challenges that arise when living and taking care of an autistic child. So we're raising money to help families more comfortably provide the help and services necessary to make those children successful. And a long-term goal of all these efforts is to eradicate the condition, and it's a steadfast belief of Team Topping that one day we're going to reach that goal, because, you know, like my dad said, we're not going to quit, ever. So by raising money for Autism Speaks, we're taking a stand. You know, we've learned through talking with parents that every day is filled with challenges, and they're really extraordinary challenges. And we also know that they battle these, you know, fights with love, devotion, and courage. And, you know, with that said, some days are wins and some are losses. These experiences can be heartwarming and heartbreaking, you know, kind of all at the same time a little bit. And, you know, our family lives through this, you know, every day. So we really empathize with everybody else who does. And we're deeply committed to fighting every day to deliver solutions to all the families who bravely fight this harsh enemy day after day. I like to talk about how it takes a willingness to dig deep and to find mental toughness that's necessary to win battles and go through life. And just the families who deal with autism every day are extremely mentally tough. And I really look to them for inspiration in my own endeavors and, you know, my baseball career and my studies. So that just really means a lot to me, that other people go through really amazing things that I might not have to. So when I wake up in the morning, there's some things I think about generally. They're usually related to what I plan to do that particular day and the difficulties that are in my own future. Every once in a while I remind myself that everybody faces adversity, and most of the people in this world face much greater adversities than I myself do. But the thing that drives people to victory is the willingness to win and the mental capacity to keep going no matter how difficult things are. And the day that we win is the day that no more children are being diagnosed with autism. You know, that's our goal. That is how we will know we have succeeded in our mission. Now, for the people here who might need some inspiration to keep going, I suggest you look to a loved one who's fighting autism, because that person is engaged in an everlasting battle, one which they can never give up. They don't have an option. You know, they don't have a stop and reset button. You know, I look to my younger brother Liam for inspiration, because I watch him work every day with his therapist, you know, hours every day to become a more social and present kid. He's never ever going to give up, so I like to ask myself, why should I? And, you know, the answer is I'm not going to. So I think my dad also asked himself the same question one day, because he painted above our garage door, "Winners never quit and quitters never win," in navy blue paint. And it's really inspirational to me, because every day I walk through that door into the house, and it's a short but powerful phrase, and it gives me, you know, my own wood to add to my internal fire. And I just want to make sure that, you know, this fire we started 8 years ago never goes out, and you guys are the reason for that. So thank you very much. That's all.